Good day, everybody. How about we go through a roll that is over 80 years old? That's what we're getting ready to do here. This is reveal number 464, and we have a 1939 Philadelphia roll here that we're going to take our time to go through and make sure we catch everything. 1939 Philadelphia. That's a very special one indeed. So we're just about time, just a couple of minutes early, and darn it, I had a coin stuck in the very end of the roll. Okay, let's see where we get with this 1939 roll. We have some really nice stuff to look at, or look for anyway, in 1939 Philadelphia. Let's take a look at coppercoins.com and see what we can find listed for 1939 Philadelphia. There it is. There's copper coins. Go to the die variety search. We enter 1939 and we hit Philadelphia and hit enter. There is the FS listed beautiful double die obverse. It shows in the RTY of Liberty, and it shows in the date, and on the eye and the ear. Here's it. What it looks like on the date. It has a horn on the top of the 9, a little bit of doubling on the upper of the 1, and then it has a north eyelid, and it has doubling in the RTY of Liberty. A very nice double die indeed. It is FS listed. They are very valuable. So here is one that shows a doubled eyelid. Here's one that shows a Class 6 double die obverse with the teardrop shape to the outside edge of the lettering. Then we have this one, which is another doubled eyelid, and another doubled eyelid, and another doubled eyelid. We have a number of doubled eyelids, actually, and then we have this one, which shows some doubling on the edge of the date. It's out here on the outside edge of the date letters. Bunch of them like that. Total of 14 different double die obverses for 1939 Philadelphia. Then we get to the reverses, and the reverses are prolific as well. There's a very, very fat double die reverse. That's a 4-star double die reverse, a very hefty one. And we get here up to die number 8. So we have 8 reverses, and what did I say, 14 obverses? Where are we? Yeah, 14 obverses. So they are all over the place. Let's see what we get here. I'm excited. Let's get going. Parvez, coin number 1. Coin number 1 has a little bit of a toning issue going on. And have nothing around the eye that I can see. It could be. Let me brighten this up a little bit. No, I'm not going to call that a double eyelid. I'm going to get too deep into mystery and intrigue here. I'm going to be looking for stuff that we can actually see pretty well. And got no doubling on the reverse. And hopefully, yeah, see, we have a roll here that isn't entirely BU. We've got some BU coins and some not BU coins. We'll see how it works out, and I'll give credit back to people if that's necessary. Here's coin number 2 for Jim Fletcher. This one is almost totally brown and somewhat circulated, but it is a doubled eyelid. That is a double die. So we'll get that to Jim plus a credit back on this coin. That way he'll get the coin for nothing. It does have some scrape marks on the reverse, so it is not an uncirculated coin. that out as a double die, and then I will give Jim credit on my sheet here. This is what, 464. Alright, got credit going out to Jim Fletcher. Now, coin number 3 goes to Malcolm. This one is a very nice BU coin. And it appears that it may have a little tiny touch of doubling on the outside of the 9. I don't really see anything other than that. Probably not going to call this one. Yeah. No, I think it needs more than that. Here's the reverse side. Got nothing on the reverse. Back this out a little bit so it's easier for us to see everything. There we go. All right. Malcolm gets a normal coin. Number 4, Parvez. Now, if you look inside the eye, on this coin especially, you can see something that to the first view might actually appear to be hub doubling of some sort. But actually what this is the artist's impression of the actual iris of the eye. You can see this on some earlier dice date examples in different years, but this one is actually part of the eye. So that's not doubling right there. Move on around, take a look at the rest of the design. Told you I was going to take my time with these because 1939 is something you don't see on a regular basis at all. This one has just a little bit of spotting and liberty. It's a bit of a Larry on the reverse here. These are not the best condition coins. I think what I'll do is I'll go through and I'll just credit everyone. I'll actually refund everyone my couple of dollars on each coin in this reveal. Good morning, Tim. Here's coin number 5. That way everyone will get them at a much more reasonable price, but you still get a 1939 uncirculated Lincoln cent for the most part. Jim's still going to get a full credit on his, but I think I'm going to go through and take off $1 or $2 on everyone else's because these coins just don't look nice and uncirculated like I would like for them to. Okay, Crispy gets a normal coin. That's coin number 5. Wait a minute, what happened here? I think I'm missing a flip insert. Unless they got popped out of order or something. Let's see here. Oh, yeah, they got popped out of order. There we go. Number 6 goes to Stephen. Still looking for the big double dies. I mean, there could still be double dies in this roll for sure. I have no idea what's in here. But the ones that are low in quality, I'm going to do something about. This one is a double die. Double die reverse. It's a later dice date. Double die reverse, but it is a double die reverse. You can see the extra thickness in all the characters in E Pluribus Unum. along with a lot of extra thickness toward the bottom of the design, down here around the bottom of the right wheat. So this is a nice double die reverse. Let's take a look at the obverse and see what kind of marker we can pick up on this. Let's see. Well, here right around the date, we have a die scratch between the tail of the 3 and the tail of the 9. The north and south die scratch, along with a few others down there, but the one right in between the tail. That's a nice one. So this will be a double die reverse. Going to Stephen. Now let's do number 7. Kelly Ray. Kelly Ray, coin number 7 in the roll. Here it is. It's not the double die reverse. Not the one we found already. Could be something we haven't found yet. So we keep looking. This one's going to be a both sides of the coin for every coin in the roll, for sure. Die clash mark. And nothing else there. So that's for Kelly Ray. Coin number 7. Now coin number 8. Eric. What do we have there? Nope. Okay. Normal so far. Let's take a look at the reverse. Yeah, the reverse is also normal. Well, hello, Papa Giorgio. I just noticed you in there. How you doing? How you doing, brother? Here's one for Ant, and this one is not bright, so Ant will get his money back on this one. It's not a BU coin, and it's a little chewed up. Don't like that at all. Ant's going to get his money back on this one. I'm going to have to write it down here. Ant gets a beautiful double die reverse, though. Oh my gosh. This is a slammin' double die reverse. This is massive. Probably one of the biggest double die reverses in the Wheat Cent series. This is giant. You can even see the doubling right here in the E. Right? You can see the how the corners are cut right here. There's a corner cut right there, a corner cut right here. That's all that stretching, cutting those corners. This is a beautiful double die reverse. You can easily see where the doubling is. Anybody ever ask, well, what is a class 6 double die? Well, this is your answer. This is your retort. This is how you answer that question. Here, look at this. Look at the C in cent. Look at the doubling there. Hang on a second. You can see it up here on the E. You can see it here on the C. All the way around. This isn't just thick. This is super. This is what a massive double die reverse looks like. All right, well, Ant gets it for nothing because he's getting a refund on that because it's not a BU coin. That's how I roll, boys and girls. So I'll credit that out to Ant. We'll move on to coin number 10 and see what we have for coin number 10. My problem with it in the condition of that coin is it appears that it's not an original roll. Given this isn't an original roll, I may not find another one of those. So that may be the only one of those we see today. It'd be really exciting for this to have been an original roll and go through it. Find 5, 6, 10 of those, you know. But we do know that whomever did put this roll together did not know anything about the double dies. So our chance of finding a double die, at least one double die from any given die, is going to actually be higher. Oh, Stephen. All right, number 11 goes to Sissy. We'll be looking at both sides of this one for Sissy. There's the obverse. Got nothing special on the obverse. Let's take a look at the reverse real quick. We've been getting some decent shots on the reverse. So we're definitely looking at all the coins, both sides. Catch everything we can. Got nothing on this coin. Number 12, Parvez. Mr. Parvez. Yeah. I think that one I thought I was seeing maybe some extra thickness on the last 9 may not be a double die after all, because a lot of these have that and they're from different dies. So that tells me it's just part of the design. Oh man, look at this. There's another one of those double die reverses. This is the other one that's a little more worn out and a little thinner, but it is there nonetheless. So that's going to be our third die. All right, actually our first die for the roll, because I'm going to pull that. I'm going to pull that one out that I thought might be a double die obverse. It's not. So now I've got 2 different dies. I've got a lesser double die reverse and a massive double die reverse. And here we go for Kelly. Kelly is up next. Kelly Ray is going to be refunded for this coin, but we might find something really good on it anyway, so we're going to look at it anyhow. Got nothing on the obverse. Let's take a look at the reverse and see what we can get. 13 for Kelly Ray. That is, I guess, an unlucky coin in this roll. Here's one for Mike Birchman. Mike Birchman's going to get his money back on this one because it is also not a BU coin. I did not notice this when I got this roll, but this roll is not in the condition I would like to be doing reveals on. So only those who got red BU coins will pay for them. Those who did not will not. And this one is a did not and will not. So Mike, now number 15, Penny Hoarder. This one is a red BU coin. May not be the absolute prettiest and most beautiful red BU coin, but it is a red BU coin. And got nothing on the obverse. Let's see if we have anything on the reverse. We do. Maybe. No. No. Perhaps not. Alright, normal coin. That's number 15. Now number 16. Mr. Birchman gets a nicer coin. See if it has anything on it. Not on the reverse. Or not on the obverse anyway. There's a struck through here on the reverse. It's actually a pretty decent looking struck through. But nothing else. So Mr. Birchman gets a decent coin. I like it. Well, Tim, wear earbuds, my friend. Wear earbuds. That way you can hear no matter what. What's it? This one's for Ronald. So Ronald gets a decent BU coin here. And Ronald's coin is a double die. I'm going to come in closer on it so we can see it for sure. But I want you guys to pay attention to the outside edge of the date. That outside edge of the date has doubling running around it right there on the 3. You can see it right all through here, and then here on the 9. And then you can also see it running all around the edge of the 9 right there. That is a double die. We might even be able to see it just a little tiny bit maybe on the first 9. But it's definitely on the 3 and definitely on the second 9. We may actually be able to follow this up. Sometimes it translates. And I think we can see just a little shred of it right there and a little shred of it right down here. But that might be my imagination. It's just your imagination. Oh. Let's see. Running away with you. I don't see anything there. So it's just going to be basically strictly the last 2 digits of the date where we're really looking at the doubling on this one. So let's look at the reverse on this and back out a little bit so we can actually see it. We've got some spots on this one. Well, actually a number of spots. But it is a red BU coin. Let's see. We have no doubling on the reverse. Nothing there. But Ronald does get a double die obverse out of this. So now we have 3 different die varieties and a coin for Eric. Coin for Eric that looks like another refundable. Yeah, not a pretty coin. Not a pretty coin. Got nothing on the obverse. This one looks like a cleaned, lightly circulated coin. And that's what it is. No doubling. No nothing there, unfortunately. Sureg. Looks like Sureg also has one of those minor double die obverses that shows mainly in the first 2 or last 2 digits of the date. You see it right here, especially on the inside curl of the 9. It's a little muted by the fact that it has some hits on the outside edge of the date digits, but it is definitely there. It's minor, but it's there. It's one of those, and I probably wouldn't have noticed it if I wasn't looking really hard. But because we're in a reveal and because we're looking really hard, we notice stuff like that and we know to pull it out. So there we go. Looking at the eye, got nothing on the eye, got nothing on trust. Or we got in. Trust we got in. This is one of our double die reverses. It's one of our slightly lesser double die reverses. But it's a nice one, nonetheless. It's a very nice double die reverse. Surag gets that. Now coin number 20. Coin number 20 goes to Crispy. Crispy also gets a refundable coin. This one is cleaned. It does not have a sparkly normal surface. The surface is washed. It's a little extra brassy. Doesn't quite look right. So, yeah, see how bright that is, but it's not lustrous bright. It's more brassy bright. And so Crispy is going to get his money back on that one. That's coin number 20. right. Well, let's see what we have next. We do have a BU coin coming up for Jim Fletcher. This one is at least a BU coin. Let's see what it is. This one is one of our double die obverses that shows in the date. It's the same thing. You can see a little bit of doubling out here on the outside edge of the 3, inside the 9, and on the outer edge of the 9. So this is a double die. Got no real doubling anywhere else, but this one is a double die. The last 2 digits of the date. And we have a double die reverse as well. It's a minor one, but it is a double die reverse. You can see extra lines running up and down all through here. All these little lines. That is a double die reverse. You don't see a whole lot of anything going on here, so we may or may not be able to actually list this one. But you can see the doubling on the outside edge coming all the way down to about here. Right about here is where it kind of falls apart. You see an extra line right there. That's part of the doubling. So it is a double die. It's not very strong, but it is a double die. Okay, and then right up here, see you have the lands and the grooves. Well, the lands are all doubled right along here. You can see a little bit of doubling right there on this one. A little right there, a little right up here, coming down this way. Okay, these, it doesn't show quite as well at this angle, but if I turn it up like this, now you'll be able to see them. You can see them right here, right here. In fact, the grooves are almost taken up by the doubling of the lands. But there's that. So this one is a double die obverse / reverse. It's a combination coin. This one's going to go to Mr. Fletcher. And Eric is going to have fun with this roll. Coin number 22 now. Otis. Another one of the double die obverses. See the doubling in the date. Nothing on the eye. Go check over here. Nothing on Liberty. Let's check the other side while we've got it zoomed in. Okay, again, this is a double die reverse. You can see the doubling on all of the lands. Lands being the higher parts. You got lands, and then you've got grooves. A land, a groove, a land, a groove, a land, a groove. And see here on the land, you've got this doubling, this doubling, this doubling. You've got doubling all along those. And I flip the coin up this way, and we might be able to see doubling on the word unum. Not really. It is a weak double die, but it is there. So we're going to go ahead and put this in a holder for Otis. That's coin number 22. Now coin number 23. Coin number 23 goes to Malcolm. We have a nice bright BU coin here for a change. May have a couple of marks on it here and there, but it is a nice bright BU coin. And we have no doubling on the date. So let me back it out so we can see the details better. This one has a little bit of a rub mark from a counting machine on it. That's what the skid mark on the eye looks. Eye and the forehead. Oh, that's a skid mark from a counting machine. Not the prettiest coin, I'll tell you. Let's check the reverse. And on the reverse, we get nothing. Get nothing, unfortunately. Malcolm. I think we're running into enough decent coins in here to call this an okay roll, especially when it comes to the die varieties we're finding in here. One of them is just massive. That's a $100 coin in that condition. of those ones that should be in the Cherry Picker's Guide for sure, but isn't. Okay, got nothing on that side. That's another one for Mr. Fletcher. There's coin number 24. One and done. Here's coin number 25. Adam Chambers, also known as Coins and Ghouls. I asked him one time about that name. The reason for that name is that he is a paranormal investigation enthusiast, and the ghouls part answers for that. And of course you know about the coins part. Adam is a very well-known panelist on the Coin Q&A. They hold their shows on Monday evenings. And so now you understand Coins and Ghouls. I still go by Adam C. because Coins and Ghouls is not a name that translates well to the little name cards, so I use Adam C. so that we still know who he is. Here's coin number 26. 26 now for Ant. And this one is cleaned, so Ant will get his money back on this one. This is an ugly clean coin. Sorry about this, Ant. I did not do my thorough investigation of this roll before I started looking at it. So we're going to mark Ant. Coin number 26 is a full refund coin. It is a baking soda and pencil eraser coin. It's horrible. So Ant for coin number 26. Ant has 2 coins in this roll that he's getting his money back on. So at least there's some fairness, if not a bummer on the excitement part. Here's Carl. Carl is going to get his money back on this one, because this one is also cleaned. And slight double die obverse as it appears, but it's not something we're going to be able to do much of anything with because it's cleaned. Let's check out this side. Okay, so there's nothing on this coin for Carl. And aside from being a bit of a lamination peel, it is a cleaned coin, and it is not in collectible condition, so Carl will get his money back on number 27. And my list grows. Sissy. Sissy now. This is a decent coin. Got a 1939. No doubling on the I. No doubling in the date. And we have nothing on Liberty. Let's look at the reverse. Well, it has a bit of a spotting issue, and that comes from either an album or storage in a bag. It does not have anything on the reverse. That's coin number 28. Here's coin number 29 now. 29 goes to Ronald Magany. And, well, he's going to get his money back on this one because it's got a huge blotch. This is kind of a horrible roll. I hate this for you guys. I'm sorry. But, yeah, we do what we do. We take care of it. We make it right. We move on. Life is too short. All right, Ronald. Coin number 29. Ronald gets his back on that. Now we move on to coin number 30. I can see other coins in here that are going to get money back. That's not the last one. Carl. Back to Carl again. This one has the doubling on the outside edge of the date. Nothing on the I. A little bit of a Larry on the obverse. Let's flip it to the reverse and see if this is our minor double die that we've been looking at. And it is not. It is not a double die reverse. Well, Larry on the reverse as well, but this is one of our double die obverses. That's coin number 30, now 31 penny hoarder. Let's see what we get for penny hoarder. Well, looks like we have a normal obverse. And the reverse. Once again, a normal reverse. So the obverse and reverse are both normal on this one. Let's take a look at coin number 32 now. 32 for Carl. Go back to Carl again. This one actually appears to be a decent clean coin. Looks like, yeah, this is one of the double die obverses where you can see the doubling just on the outside edge of the last 2 digits of the date. Can't see it really well on the 3 because we have a hit on the outside edge of the 3, but you can see it here on the inside of the 9, and then just a little bit on the outside of the 9. I'm going to hold this out, put it with the others, and see if it's the same die. If it's not, we may or may not be able to list this one because it seems to be a little less obvious. I think it is the same die, though. You can tell that because of these die scratches up in Wii. Those appear to be the same die scratches we saw on the other ones, and I'm not sure whether this is... Let's see. Well, see, this is our first die, actually, double die reverse. So now we know it has a minor double die obverse that goes with it because, well, this is the very nice double die reverse that we found, 4 examples of already, 3 or 4. So we know this is an original roll, but it's a tainted original roll. Some of the coins are original, some of them are not. This is one of the are nots, and this is for Steven. Steven's going to get a refund on this one because this coin is not a red BU coin. It is uncirculated, but it's mostly brown. And, well, we do BU rolls. We don't do brown uncirculated rolls. So, hang out just a second while I put Steven's name on the refund list. Coin number 33. I'll have to go back to the source of this roll and talk to them about not charging for this one because it's not pretty. Ronald, coin number 34. Yeah. I've got nothing going on the obverse here. And on the reverse, we have our secondary double die reverse, but Ronald's going to get a full credit on this one because of that. Ugly, nasty, big black spot. So he gets the double die that's die number 1 for the roll, but he's going to get his money back on the coin. So that's 2 out of his 3 that he's being refunded for. According to my list here, here's coin number 35. This one goes to Sissy. Coin number 35 for Sissy. Let's see what she gets. And normal on the date. Normal in God We Trust and Liberty. Let's take a look at the reverse. And the reverse turns out to be normal. So we have a nice but normal coin for Sissy. And coin number 36, Mr. Patillo. Chucky, what does Chucky get? Well, that one is apparently a doubled eyelid. Let me get this focused in here real well. Yeah, that is a doubled eyelid. It's different, but I do believe it is a doubled eyelid. We'll take a better look at it later, of course, and make the determination for sure. But from this angle, from this distance, with this amount of coffee, It does appear to be a doubled eyelid to me. Alright. So there's that. Let's take a look at the reverse and see what we come up with. We have one big exciting coin in the roll. Big exciting coin. And it happens to be not a bright uncirculated coin. So here for Chuck, we're going to take this one and we're going to move it off to the side. We're going to get it in a position that we can take a better look at it later and go on to Crispy, coin number 37. Oh, Spotty. Yeah, Crispy, you're not going to pay for this one. This is spotty at best. See what we have on the reverse. Nothing. Nice reverse. Obverse is icky. So Crispy, it's coin number 37. We're going to go with a refund on that one. And now for number 38. Back to Chuck Patillo. 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48. I'm 2 coins short in this roll too. So there's 2 people that we're going to have a refund to at the end of the roll. And I'm going to be busy on PayPal this afternoon. This one is one of our double die obverses. See if it also happens to be one of our double die reverses. I don't think. Well, maybe this one is. Let's check and see. Not a double die reverse, but it does have slight doubling on the obverse, so we'll put it on the pile. It's coin number 38. Goes to Mr. Patillo. Now number 39, Sareg. And nothing on the obverse. You know, I have a slightly spotty reverse. It's not bad spotty, it's just not very clean. Yeah, nothing there though. Here's number 40. Mary. Mary, Mary. And we have a struck through. Appears to be a slight double die obverse. It's an earlier die state coin than a lot of the others I've seen. It's got a little issue on the obverse here and there, and the reverse has a huge Larry, and it is a nice double die. So, seems like the better we get, the worse we get. But that is a nice double die. Mary will be getting her money back on this coin, which happens to be a nice double die reverse that Larry put his chocolatey fingers all over. Mary Maddie, coin number 40. Here we go now to coin number 41. 41 in the roll is Josh. Josh will get nice BU coin. A slightly toned down color, but it's got beautiful luster on it. That's something you're not going to be able to see very well under the microscope, but this is a very nice coin. Looks like it could possibly be a north doubled eyelid, but I'm kind of doubting that. Flip the coin around this way and take a look at it. No, not a doubled eyelid. However, look at the reverse, and it is a nice clean coin. It has a little bit of a flaw in the color, but the luster is beautiful. This is a very nice coin. It's at least a $15 coin. So Josh will get that one. Coin number 42 now. 42, Stephen. And let's see what Stephen comes up with here. 43. Taco John. Taco John John. And looks like it could be one of our double die reverses, but we'll see. Could be. Might be. Is not. Not a double die reverse, unfortunately. So, that's coin number 43. Now 44. Number 44 goes to Sureg. It looks like Sureg's at least going to get a decent coin this time around. And nothing on the obverse. Let's take a look at the reverse, and it is nasty. So, there's a struck through on that one, but Sureg's going to get his money back for this one as well. He's going to get this coin for free. That's coin number 44. Pretty obverse, icky reverse. Alright, coin number 45. Mr. Penny Hoarder. Penny Hoarder. Yeah, free. That one does have the doubling on the inside of the 9, on the outside edge of the 9. Has a little bit on the 3 as well, so this is going to be called a double die with a Larry on the obverse. Let's look at the reverse on this one. And not a double die reverse, though. So, there's a doubled date digits. Coin number 45. Now, here's 46. This one's Michael Birchman. Coins numbered 47 and 48 will get their money back. Yeah, that bad. I can see the color is just wrong. 47 and 48. Okay, nothing on this one. It's 46. Now 47. Eric. Well, this one's not that ugly. It's a BU coin, and it's a Woody. But the color is a little bit off. I mean, it's a normally colored coin, but it's not red, if you know what I mean. Let's take a look at the reverse side. And a little brown spot there. Normal reverse. And let's see what we have here. Number 48, going to be Taco John. Taco John gets this one. I have to make a determination here. Yeah, this one is not a fresh coin. So Taco John will get his money back on this one. And somebody asked me, "What you doing?" My answer, I'm giving away coins. That's 48, and Taco John's going to get his money back on that one. Who are our people who are going to be refunded? Here's Ant and Kelly Ray. Ant can't get any luck at all on this roll. Ant is being refunded for all 3 of the coins he has. It's horrible. Okay, these go away. These are the die varieties in this roll. They are rather numerous. And that one, oh my gosh, that one is just huge. I think we might just go take a look at it again. Here's 40, 34, 32, 19, 12, 6, 9, 30, 17, 22, 21, 45, 38, and 36. I don't remember. Let's see. Was that Ant's coin? Yeah, that's it. That's it right there. Let's pop it out of the holder and take another good look at it. This is one of those ones that you stare at for a while just because it's so beautiful. Should have music playing for this one. Yeah, something like, here she is. See, look at the doubling on this thing, man. This is just awesome. Look it. That's gnarly doubling. Somebody was totally asleep on the job here. Very nice. Very, very nice. All right, folks, that's it for that. We've got about 10 minutes before I'll be back for the next one. Actually, probably more like 3 to 5 minutes. I'm already ready for it. And it will be, what is it? A 1953 D roll. This will be the first roll for this week. I'm getting myself all caught up beforehand. Don't forget, anyone who has to take off, don't forget there is an auction coming up this evening. It's going to be a really nice one. It's going to be a big roll auction. Got over 250 rolls available for purchase today. Don't miss it. 7 p.m. this very channel. And I will see you guys in just a few minutes with the next roll. Have fun.